Alright, welcome back to Untitled Films. Today we'll be doing a tier list. The first tier list on the channel. And we're going to be going over all of the skins released. Well, not all of them are released, but all the skins in Power Rangers Legacy Wars. But I'm going to start out, and I'm going to put Billy down here. It's not that I don't like the skin or anything, it's just we can't use it. So therefore, it will not be in any of the other tiers. Truthfully, I would have put it in like B tier or something. Now the reason this skin was not released was because it was too glitchy or something for them to release, so they just scrapped it entirely. But people found this image of the skin icon in the data there. The data miners found it. Along with the morpher for a Mystic Force zone, so we could be seeing that in the future. And with the announcement, sort of the Ranger Slayer New Dawn, or Drakken New Dawn Ranger Slayer skin, I decided to do an updated tier list because I've done a few in the past. I started doing it when the Silverback Goldar skin was released, but I never did a video over them. This time, that will change. So let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's start out with Lord Drakken, Evolution 3. I absolutely love this skin. Now, I could be biased because I predicted this literally a week before it was actually announced, sort of. But, in my opinion, he goes in S tier just because they added the cape physics. And that alone deserves a high spot on a tier list. And Drakken is one of my main characters, so I've been waiting for a long time for a Drakken zone. And when I predicted it a week before it actually happened, I was super hyped for that. And while we're here, I am going to move these down here real quick. I'm not placing them in the tiers yet. But Daishi also goes in S tier because of the added skirt physics. Because the default skin doesn't have it. And now, I believe Ranger Slayer could be A tier. I would have gone with S tier, but Adam's skin kind of made me a little skeptical. Because Adam's skin was a little, well, let's just say, less than good. So while we're on the topic of Adam, let's go ahead and move him down to the lowest tier possible in this tier list, E tier. I'm gonna even that out a little. Or I'm gonna try to. So let's start with the Solar Rangers here. I'm gonna move Cassie's skin over here. And, you know, we're gonna go with Psycho Blue. Now I think he's an A tier skin because of they changed the special effects from green to blue when you're playing as Psycho Green with the blue skin on. I always thought when they changed stuff up that was pretty interesting. Now, the skins don't change the weapons of the characters, which is why a lot of people didn't like the Crimson Ranger skin. I was a little skeptical on the Psycho Blue skin because it didn't change the dagger, but it kind of did because it changed the color of the dagger from green to blue, as well as the special effects. So that's nice. I think Doggy Kruger could be in D tier. I wasn't a fan of the skin very much. The morpher was alright, but then again, this tier list is not here ranking the zones, just the skins themselves. Now, the Doggy Kruger skin was alright. It really just removed his helmet, and that was it. Nothing else changed. They could have done Square physics and stuff, like they did with Daishi and stuff, and added like his normal SPD uniform. But they just removed the helmet, and that was it. And now I'm going on to the Crimson Ranger skin. I think it's also D tier. Now, it's solely because of the weapon. I actually use the Crimson Ranger skin all the time on the assist because it doesn't use the weapon. But using it on the leader just doesn't feel right. Same for Cassie. And same for the Solar Rangers, which actually that's the case for a lot of these skins here. But Doggy Kruger, Hunter, and Cassie, I always put lower on the list because of the weapons. Not that the skins are bad or anything, like Adam. But yeah, the weapons is just a big problem. And I know they can't always change it, so yeah. Now, a lot of people were skeptical on the Omega Black Ranger skin at first. I was alright with it, and then when I played as it didn't feel right. So I always put it lower, but when I put it on Facebook and stuff, they're all like, well, you should have put it up a little higher. So basically our opinions just flipped around, where when mine were higher at first, they went down, and when they got their hands on the skin, their expectations went up. So that got complicated. Now, Solar Green, I believe, goes in A tier. Why did I grab 2? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'll put him back in C tier. But I think Solar Green totally could go in A tier. I'm a big fan of the skin. Solar Blue, I don't know what it is about it, but it doesn't sit right with me. And I always rank it right about Omega Black. And Solar Black, I'm gonna put it in B tier, because it's decent. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Same with Kimberly's Unmorphed skin, which it's a pretty good skin, and has blinking effects and stuff unlike the Ranger Slayer skin. But how you get the skin was the 3-year anniversary. They had you do like 9 different challenges or something. It took me all night to get the skin in that one night, but I managed to do it, so I just grinded the whole time, but it was very, very tedious. And now, we're getting into the final 5. Most of them are unmorphed skins, so I'm just gonna get out of the way the Silverback skin. I would place this about B tier. I'm actually quite a big fan of the skin, but something about it. It's not C tier, because I think it works a lot better than some of the skins below it. The weapon, I really don't know what Silverback really does. I've heard he's from the Boom comics. I haven't read that far into it yet. See, I collect them in volumes, and I'm reading through volume 6 again. I started doing a reread, but I got volume 7. But that's about as far as I got, so I'm not Silverback yet. But as far as I know, that's not his sword, it's Goldar's instead, but I think it works. Now, I'm just gonna get Tommy out of the way. I'm gonna put him in S tier. It's not because he's Tommy, but this is pretty good skin. It works a lot better than his default skin now, because in the early days of Legacy Wars, when you'd use a Dragon Dagger move, then the Dragon Dagger would disappear from his holster. Well, now, it doesn't disappear from the holster. So, that's a problem. Trini, I would say, is a B tier skin. Now, the clipping in the hair, it goes through her shoulders and stuff. But, yeah. Zach's skin, I would say, is... I'd also say it's a B tier. Oh, come on, line up. There. And then Jason's skin is... A tier. It's not S tier, because it's not like, holy cow, they added like cloth physics to it. I mean, then again, Tommy. But, and my reasoning for the Zach skin being in B tier is, it was originally in C tier in my older ones, but it's grown on me a little bit. I'm not a big fan of the hair, because it feels like it was rushed or something, kind of like Adam's was. But everything else about it is perfectly fine. The Jason skin, I don't know. I'm a big fan of it. I don't know why. But it's not my favorite, so A tier, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, that's my tier list for all the skins as of, well, the March zone in 2021. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Where would you place these skins? Let me know in the comments, and if you like this, leave a like. If you want to know when I upload another video like this, or like the Victory series when it returns, then hit the subscribe button, and maybe hit the bell, that way you know right the minute that I upload, or within the hour or something. Notifications are weird. But you also get a notification 30 minutes before a premiere, which I've done a couple of. So, and I might be doing one for a Blockstar Planet video pretty soon, actually. Today or tomorrow. Now, it's already had some delays already, because I announced in a couple other videos ago that it would have been either today or yesterday that I would have done it. But I never got around to doing it, and every time I got the app back, my storage would go crazy. So, I'm going to try to figure that out. So, I think, if I say tomorrow again, it might not happen, but by this weekend, the video will be up. So, anyway, subscribe for that if you want, and I'll see you there.